mornings. Said, but this is a dental dam that would actually go over the vagina as you're practicing sex, oral sex on her. She would still get the sensation, but you protect yourself from contracting HIV or an STD.
Wait a minute, what happened to the good old days? They used to use saran wrap or something like that?
Well, actually, these are very expensive, and you could actually use saran wrap.
Okay, so this is
$1.50. Right, $1.99. And again, I know this may sound odd. You do not want microwavable saran wrap because that's porous. You want to get the regular old saran wrap to use that for oral sex.
Can I talk about this one?
You may.
Because I've had a chance to use this, actually. Okay. This is and when I say use it, I mean it's a female condom. And they've come out with a newer version. Before it was polyurethane, it was a different plastic, and it wasn't as soft as this is. It didn't have the flexible ring. Now they've made some adjustments to it, and it's very convenient. If you use it along with KY jelly, especially some heated jelly, fellas, I'm telling you, everything lasts longer with a condom. But more importantly, this is more than just a female condom. It's a sense of empowerment for women. Now, there's no need. I mean, my wife has a pet peeve. Like I said, through God's grace, she's still HIV negative. And people would always come to her and say, you know, that women are victims when they contract HIV. You heard all the stories about the guy who didn't tell his wife, he didn't tell his girlfriend, she didn't know. But if you assume that he's positive and you use a female condom to protect yourself, then you have empowered yourself and you've taken responsibility for your own health. And that is what makes this extremely powerful.
And you can actually put that in as you're going out up to 4 hours before you're anticipating.
I've had women, or it's been reported that a young lady put this in, her boyfriend didn't show up, and she ended up having an orgasm anyway.
Wow.
When he called, she told him, never mind, don't come.
Wow.
So I'm saying that there's obviously a lot of benefits to female condoms.
Okay. And male condoms, of course.
Absolutely.
What year did you contract the HIV?
1997.
Was this particular product on the market at the time, this contraption?
Honestly, I wouldn't know. I don't think so back in 97 when I was, I barely used condoms, so, because I was very promiscuous out there.
Let's talk about that. That's one of the things that I have a serious problem with, about things that they like to do. I don't believe in wearing a condom. You must always wear a condom. I have to hit it raw. It ain't the same if I'm running up in it. No. You have got to protect yourself, boys and girls. You got to.
Right.
You know, and that raw sex is, I mean, when we were kids, you could kind of do that, and the most you had to worry about was gonorrhea or something like that. Something that you could take some pills or a shot and you can get rid of it. But now the big keeper is here. And it's here for the long haul. It's not going any place. And so young people, please be cognizant of your health, of your life, of your future, of what it's going to do to your family. It's going to tear your parents apart. I mean, it's...
Well, I understand, you know, the pros and the cons. You know, a lot of times people don't want to wear condoms for a number of different reasons. One, because they say it feels differently. People mentally guys lose their erections putting them on. There's a whole lot of reasons why people choose not to use them.
But to lose an erection versus lose your good health or lose your life, this is called Russian roulette.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what this is. You take the revolver, you put one bullet, bam, and that's what you're actually doing. And statistics show that it's very hard to contract HIV and AIDS, right? That's what statistical data say. That it takes a lot of
if you're within a 50 person.
But it's still Russian roulette.
Exactly. I mean, statistics are good to know, but it doesn't mean jack if you're the one.
Right.
And a lot of people, they come with the numbers, but we really don't know because those are health department numbers.
Right, not private doctors.
Right, we don't know about the people who aren't diagnosed, and there's people that just won't get tested. And that's what, and the President's Council went around the country and did a study to find out what people were saying about HIV. And one of the things they came back with was how powerful stigma is affecting the proliferation of the virus. And the stigma to me is being more worried about what other people think about you than what you think about yourself. And it's really shows like this and conversations like this that will help us to create an atmosphere that's conducive to having the honest conversations so that we can change our behaviors. See, people don't want to change the behaviors, and people are making a lot of money off of the old behaviors. Black folks have issues. You know, we have the Tuskegee Institute. You know, there's a lot of urban myths and things of that nature. If we don't debunk those, dispel them, and have conversations about them, the people will continue to, the committee will continue to rule. And if we keep doing